samaya manubalaya pesa sado denu parisa zajo me bawa subokayo me bawa subokayo me bawa anulato me bawa sarva siddhi me bulasa sarva kama suzame chidama sri ranguru om ha 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 bhagavan sarva tada tada pesa mame menja pesa bawa maha samya sarva om pe Om Besa Saro Samaya Manubalaya Besa Saro Denu Parisa Zajo Me Bawa Subokayo Me Bawa Subokayo Me Bawa Anulato Me Bawa Sarva Siddhi Me Bulasa Sarva Kama Suzame Chidama Sri Ranguru Om Ha 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 Bhagavan Sarva Tada Tada Besa Mame Menja Besa Bawa Maha Samya Sarva Om Pe Om Besa Saro Samaya Manubalaya Besa Saro Denu Parisa Zajo Me Bawa Subokayo Me Bawa Subokayo Me Bawa Anulato Me Bawa Sarva Siddhi Me Bulasa Sarva Kama Suzame Chidama Sri Ranguru Om Ha 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 Bhagavan Sarva Tada Tada Besa Mame Menja Besa Bawa Maha Samya Sarva Om Pe Om Besa Saro Samaya Manubalaya Besa Saro Denu Parisa Zajo Me Bawa Subokayo Me Bawa Subokayo Me Bawa Anulato Me Bawa Sarva Siddhi Me Bulasa Sarva Kama Suzame Chidama Sri Ranguru Om Ha 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 Bhagavan Sarva Tada Tada Besa Mame Menja Besa Bawa Maha Samya Sarva Om Pe Om Besa Saro Samaya Manubalaya Besa Saro Denu Parisa Zajo Me Bawa Subokayo Me Bawa Subokayo Me Bawa Anulato Me Bawa Sarva Siddhi Me Bulasa Sarva Kama Suzame Chidama Sri Ranguru Om Ha 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 Bhagavan Sarva Tada Tada Besa Mame Menja Besa Bawa Maha Samya Sarva Om Pe Om Besa Saro Samaya Manubalaya Besa Saro Denu Parisa Zajo Me Subokayo Me Bawa Subokayo Me Bawa Anulato Me Bawa Sarva Siddhi Me Bulasa Sarva Kama Suzame Chidama Sri Ranguru Sarva Om Besa Saro Samaya Manubalaya Besa Saro Denu Parisa Zajo Me Bawa Subokayo Me Bawa Subokayo Me Bawa Anulato Me Bawa Sarva Siddhi Me Bulasa Sarva Kama Suzame Chidama Sri Ranguru Om Ha 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 Bhagavan Sarva Tada Tada Besa Mame Menja Besa Bawa Maha Samya Sarva Om Pe Om Besa Saro Samaya Manubalaya Besa Saro Denu Parisa Zajo Me Bawa Subokayo Me Bawa Subokayo Me Bawa Anulato Me Bawa Sarva Siddhi Me Bulasa Sarva Kama Suzame Chidama Sri Ranguru Om Ha 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 Bhagavan Sarva Tada Tada Besa Mame Menja Besa Bawa Maha Samya Sarva Om Pe Om Besa Saro Samaya Manubalaya Besa Saro Denu Parisa Zajo Me Bawa Subokayo Me Bawa Subokayo Me Bawa Anulato Me Bawa Sarva Siddhi Me Bulasa Sarva Kama Suzame Chidama Sri Ranguru Om Ha 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 Bhagavan Sarva Tada Tada Besa Mame Menja Besa Bawa Maha Samya Sarva Om Pe Om Besa Saro Samaya Manubalaya Besa Saro Denu Parisa Zajo Me Bawa Subokayo Me Bawa Subokayo Me Bawa Anulato Me Bawa Sarva Siddhi Me Bulasa Sarva 吉他摩斯利人咕噜哄哈哈哈哈呵巴哈文，萨罗达达阿达贝萨玛美门扎贝斯巴瓦玛哈萨缪萨罗阿哄贝。Om Beza Saro Samaya Manu Balaya Beza Saro Deva Palisa Zajo Me Bawa Suno Kayo Me Bawa Supo Kayo Me Bawa Anulato Me Bawa Sarwa Sudi Me Bulaza Sarwa Gama Shuzame Chidama Sri Ram Guru Om Ha 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 Bhagavan Sarwa Tada Kada Beza Mame Menza Beza Bawa Maha Samya Sarwa Om Pe Om Beza Saro Samaya Manu Balaya Beza Saro Deva Palisa Zajo Me Bawa Suno Kayo Me Bawa Supo Kayo Me Bawa Anulato Me Bawa Sarwa Sudi Me Bulaza Sarwa Gama Shuzame Chidama Sri Ram Guru Om Ha 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 Bhagavan Sarwa Tada Kada Beza Mame Menza Beza Bawa Maha Samya Sarwa Om Pe Om Beza Saro Samaya Manu Balaya Beza Saro Deva Palisa Zajo Me Bawa Suno Kayo Me Bawa Supo Kayo Me Bawa Anulato Me Bawa Sarwa Sudi Me Bulaza Sarwa Gama Shuzame Chidama Sri Ram Guru Om Ha 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 Bhagavan Sarwa Tada Kada Beza Mame Menza Beza Bawa Maha Samya Sarwa Om Pe Om Beza Saro Samaya Manu Balaya Beza Saro Deva Palisa Zajo Me Bawa Suno Kayo Me Bawa Supo Kayo Me Bawa Anulato Me Bawa Sarwa Sudi Me Bulaza Sarwa Gama Shuzame Chidama Sri Ram Guru Ha 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 Bhagavan Sarwa Tada Kada Beza Mame Menza Beza Bawa Maha Samaya Sarwa Beza Bawa Maha Samya Sarwa Om Pe Om Beza Saro Samaya Manu Balaya Beza Saro Deva Palisa Zajo Me Bawa Suno Kayo Me Bawa Supo Kayo Me Bawa Anulato Me Bawa Sarwa Sudi Me Bulaza Sarwa Gama Shuzame Chidama Sri Ram Guru Om Ha 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 Bhagavan Sarwa Tada Kada Beza Mame Menza Beza Bawa Maha Samya Sarwa Om Pe Om Beza Saro Samaya
Meitofo, welcome to tonight's True Buddha Tantric Dharma Brilliantly Illuminates the Great Earth. True Buddha School TBS Global Online Group Cultivation of the Vajrasattva or Vajracita Bodhisattva Sadhana, the 4 Preliminaries. I'm Reverend Lian An, and let's begin the practice without further ado. So before we begin, as usual, this is our lineage. Let's sit quietly and adjust our breathing. So please raise the back of your seat slightly and sit in the 7-point posture of Vajrayana if you can. Sit with your legs crossed in a lotus position. Place your hands in the meditation mudra below the navel. Straighten your spine, your central channel. Straighten or relax and extend both your shoulders. Let your tongue touch your upper palate and tuck in your chin. Close your eyes slightly, gently smile. Relax and let go of all thoughts. And focus your mind on a single point. Focus your attention on the present Dharma practice. Now let your body become still. Let your speech become silent. And let your mind become quiet. Completely empty your body and mind. And adjust our breathing as much as possible so that it becomes subtle, gentle, slow, and gradual. Okay, so unfortunately, my computer has the noise cancellation feature, and I don't really know how to change it. It's not picking up the sounds from the singing bowl and the Dharma implements, but you can kind of imagine before the practice, at the end of the practice, between sections, um, you can imagine the sound of the singing bowl. Let's begin the practice. 祈求根本传承大加持. Begin with praying for the lineage root blessing. First, empty your body and mind. Next, visualize the true Buddha school lineage. Above the crown of your head, visualize 5 moon discs from top to bottom. Namo Maha Vairocana. Namo Buddha Lochani or Buddha Lochana. Namo Amitabha Buddha. Namo Pama Kumara. Namo Living Buddha Lian Sheng. Visualize all of these lineage deities radiating great light, and one by one their faces transform into the face of our lineage root guru. They then transform into pearls of light, and one by one they merge into the body of our lineage root guru. And visualize our root guru, His Holiness Living Buddha Lian Sheng, sitting atop the crown of your head, radiating great light. Form the Pama Kumara Mudra. Now let's recite the short version of the Pama Kumara Heart Mantra 7 times to pray for the great lineage blessing and a perfect and complete practice. Om Guru Lian Sheng Siddhi Hom. 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 祈请莲生活佛加持文 Supplication for the blessing of living Buddha Lian Sheng. Om Ah Om. With reverence I offer my purified body, speech, and mind to Vajrasattva, your Dharma body, Holy Buddha Luchani, Buddha Mother, your bliss body, Pama Kumara, your emanation body, living Buddha Lian Sheng. These 3 bodies are the same in essence as the Buddha's grace. Homage to the great true Buddha lineage, your transcendent power permeates the whole universe, radiating light throughout the 3 times, manifesting in an instant across all time and space. Disciples of the Buddha constantly implore for your blessing light to increase merit and wisdom. In the past, Shakyamuni Buddha prophesied your Buddhahood. Amitabha Buddha entrusted you with the mission of deliverance. Maitreya Bodhisattva bestowed upon you the red crown. Kama Sambhava taught you the tantric dharma. We pray you never abandon your vast vows to liberate us all. Thus, with your protection, care, and guidance, may your blessings give rise to swift accomplishment. Namo Vairocana Buddha. Namo Buddha Luchani Buddha Mother. Namo Pama Kumara. Namo Living Buddha Lian Sheng. Namo the True Buddha, Ocean Assembly of all Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, and Mahasattvas of the 10 directions and 3 times. 做四无量观, perform the four immeasurables visualization. So let's first visualize our father and paternal relatives on our left, our mother and maternal relatives on our right, teachers, benefactors, loved ones, and friends behind you, karmic creditors and enemies in front of you, and all beings of the six realms surrounding on the outside. So these are gods, humans, jealous gods, hungry ghosts, animals, and beings in the hell realms, all joining us in this tantric practice, all attaining Buddhahood together. And remember, the key of this section is to visualize the faces of all sentient beings transforming into your own face. And this visualization helps to cultivate a vast and boundless heart, a mind of equanimity. Form the awakened mudra, clap and snap fingers. Ching, Jing, Zhou, Ji, An, Tu, Di, Zheng, Yan, purification mantras and earth deity mantra. Om Shuli Shuli Maha Shuli Shuli Soha. Om Shudoli Shudoli Shumali Shumali Soha. Om Maraladan He Hum. Namo Samando Mudonan Om Dulu Dulu Diwe Soha. Recite the invocation mantra 3 times. Om Om Soha. Om Om Soha. Om Om Soha. We sincerely invoke Namo Lineage True Guru, His Holiness Living Buddha Lian Sheng, Namo White Maha Padma Kumara, Namo Lotus Light Perfect East Buddha, Namo all lineage gurus of True Buddha School, the main deity of his group practice, Namo Vajrasattva, the main deity of his group practice, Namo Vajrasattva, the main deity of his group practice, Namo Vajrasattva. You can also invoke all the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, Dharma protectors enshrined at your own respective altars. And all Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, and Mahasattvas of the 10 directions and 3 times. Namo Maha Prajna Paramita. Namo the great benevolent lineage gurus of True Buddha School, may all beings attain peace and happiness. Namo the 5 Buddhas, deities, and the shrine, may all beings be free of all sufferings. Namo all Buddhas of the 10 directions and 3 times, may all beings abide in joy and kindness. Namo the Tripitaka and 12 divisions of the Buddhist canon, may all beings forsake discrimination. Namo all sages and sanghas of the 10 directions and 3 times, may all beings attain perfect enlightenment. Namo the perfectly enlightened, holy red-crowned Vajra Master Venerable Lian Sheng, may all beings of the 6 realms of samsara and I attain unsurpassed enlightenment in an instant, take refuge in, and ultimately return to Lian Sheng's Buddha land. Guanxiang Dalibai Great Homage Visualization. 礼拜根本传承上师及十方三世一切佛. First prostrate in homage to the lineage root guru and all Buddhas of the 10 directions and 3 times. So you can form the Buddha Shrine Mudra and let's visualize above and in front of us our lineage root guru. All lineage gurus, the 8 principal Idam deities of True Buddha School, all Buddhas of the 10 directions and 3 times, all Bodhisattvas and Mahasattvas, and all Dharma protectors, including Nagas and Devas. They appear like multitudes of twinkling stars, pervading the vast expanse of space. Om, bring the mudra to touch your brow point and visualize your guru's brow point, emitting a beam of white light entering your brow point. Ah. Bring the mudra to touch your throat area and visualize root growth throat emitting a beam of red light entering your throat area. Home. Bring the mudra to touch your heart chakra and visualize lineage root growth heart chakra emitting a beam of blue light entering your heart chakra. And visualize yourself prostrating fully on the ground, paying homage universally to lineage root guru and all Buddhas in the 10 directions and 3 times. Then touch your brow point with the mudra again, and then release the mudra. By Chu Pusa, second prostrate in homage to all bodhisattvas, form the lotus mudra. Let's do the same visualization. Om. Visualize white light. Ah. Visualize red light. Om. Visualize blue light. And visualize yourself paying homage universally to all bodhisattvas and mahasattvas. And then touch your brow point with the mudra again, and then release the mudra. Sampai Hufa Tsinggang, third prostrate in homage to all Dharma protectors, form the Vajra folded palms mudra. And let's visualize the same visualization. Om, white light. Ah, red light. Om, blue light. And visualize yourself paying homage to all Dharma protectors, including Nagas and Devas. Then bring the mudra to touch your brow point and then release the mudra. 四平等一起手 for bow and homage to all in equality. 结平等手 inform the equality mudra. Bow, touch your brow point, and then release the mudra. Da Manda Gongyang, Great Mandala Offering. 请结供养手 inform the offering mudra. This represents Mount Sumeru in the center, surrounded by the 4 continents. And Buddhist cosmology, so let's perform the offering visualization, and we can visualize the offerings at our altars, multiplying to form a row. So you can visualize the 5 basic offerings, which are incense, flowers, lights or lamps, tea, and fruits. You can also visualize all kinds of the finest of food and beverages, your favorite food and drinks, clothing, exquisite garments, houses, cars, the things that you like, larger song and dance. Visualize all of these multiplying to form a row, and the rows multiplying to form an endless field, and the fields multiplying to fill the entire universe. And sincerely offer all these to the lineage root guru, lineage gurus, the 8 principal Idam deities, all Buddhas of the 10 directions and 3 times, all bodhisattvas and mahasattvas, and all Dharma protectors, including devas and nagas. Now let's recite the offering verse, Ling Yansen. Mount Meru, together with the 4 continents, sun and moon, transform into precious treasures to offer to the Buddhas. May all merits from offering these treasures quickly remove karma to realize Buddhahood. Yin Gong Yang Zhou, recite the offering mantra. Om Sawa Tathagata Idamu Kulana Minchala Kan Nilye Da'ami. Bring the mudra to touch your brow point, and then release the mudra. Si Gui, fourfold refuge, and let's perform the empowerment visualization. Visualize our lineage guru, all lineage gurus, all Buddhas, Dharma, and Sanghas, merging and transforming into a great white light to bestow empowerment on you. 念四皈依咒3遍, recite the fourfold refuge mantra 3 times. Namo Gurube, Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammoye, Namo Sankhyaye. Namo Gurube, Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammoye, Namo Sankhyaye. Namo Gurube, Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammoye, Namo Sankhyaye. Peace, Wishen, armor protection. 请手结金刚合掌绳. So form the Vajra folded palms mudra. Place the mudra on your forehead. And you can look at the diagram for reference to Vajrapani Bodhisattva, who holds a Vajrasattva in his right hand, Vajra lasso in his left hand. His right hand is stretched up high. His right leg is bent at the knee. He's in a lunging position wearing a tiger skin skirt and all kinds of ornaments, surrounded by fiery flames. Now let's recite the Vajrapani mantra 7 times. Om Pralanjali, Om Pralanjali, Om Pralanjali, Om Pralanjali, Om Pralanjali, Om Pralanjali, Om Pralanjali. Bring the mudra to touch your forehead, throat, heart, left shoulder, right shoulder, and back to your forehead. And as you release the mudra, visualize Vajrapani Bodhisattva appearing in the space above you and multiplying into 4, guarding you from the front, back, left, and right. 高王观世音行 High King of Avalokiteshvara Sutra. Sincerely invoke the 8 great Bodhisattvas. Namo Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva Mahasattva. Namo Maitreya Bodhisattva Mahasattva. Namo Akashagarbha Bodhisattva Mahasattva. Namo Samanta Bhadra Bodhisattva Mahasattva. Namo Vajrapani Bodhisattva Mahasattva. Namo Manjushri Bodhisattva Mahasattva. Namo Sarva Nivarana Vishkambin Bodhisattva Mahasattva. Namo Kishtigarbha Bodhisattva Mahasattva. Namo all Bodhisattvas and Mahasattvas. Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva. Namo Buddha, Namo Dharma, Namo Sangha. Having affinity with the Buddha lens, with Dharma as the cause, permanence, bliss, true self, and purity, it all begins with an affinity with the Dharma. Namo Maha Prajna Paramita, a great divine mantra. Namo Maha Prajna Paramita, a great wisdom mantra. Namo Maha Prajna Paramita, an unsurpassed mantra. Namo Maha Prajna Paramita, an unequaled mantra. Namo Pure Light, Secret Buddha. Dhamma Treasuring Buddha. Lions Roar and Divine Speed, Tranquil King Buddha. Buddha Announced, Merulem King Buddha. Dhamma Protector Buddha. Vajra Treasury, Lion's Play Buddha. Precious Excellence Buddha. Supernatural Power Buddha. Medicine Master Vaidya Light King Buddha. Universal Light Merit Mountain King Buddha. Universally Abiding Merit Jewel King Buddha. The 7 past Buddhas, the future 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate eon, the 1,500 Buddhas, the 15,000 Buddhas, the 500 Flower Victory Buddhas, the 10 billion Vajra Treasury Buddhas, Samadhi Light Buddha, the names of the 6 Buddhas of the 6 directions. To the east, Precious Light Moon Palace, Moonlight Wonder Divine Voice King Buddha. To the south, Tree Root Flower King Buddha. To the west, Ebony King Supernatural Power Flaming Flower King Buddha. To the north, Moon Palace Purity Buddha. Up above, Infinite Diligence Jewel Crown Buddha. Down below, Perfect Tranquil Moon Voice King Buddha. All the countless Buddhas, Abundant Treasures Buddha, Shakyamuni Buddha, Maitreya Buddha, Akshobhya Buddha, Amitabha Buddha. All sentient beings in the center and those in the Pure Lands, walking and living upon the earth and in the vast expanse of space. Care for all sentient beings with loving kindness and compassion. affording them equanimity and peace, so that they can cultivate day and night. Constantly reciting this sutra can extinguish the suffering of birth and death and eliminate all poisons and harms. Namo great wisdom of Avalokiteshvara, observant wisdom of Avalokiteshvara, noble wisdom of Avalokiteshvara, open wisdom of Avalokiteshvara. Medicine King Bodhisattva, Medicine Supreme Bodhisattva, Manjushri Bodhisattva, Samantabhadra Bodhisattva, Akashagarbha Bodhisattva, Kishtagarbha Bodhisattva, the billions of precious Tingdale Mountain Bodhisattvas. Universal Light King Tathagata, excellent emanation Bodhisattva. Chanting this sutra continuously, the seven world-honored Buddhas recite this mantra. Lipo lipo de, kyoha kyoha de, tolo ni de, nihala de, pili ni de, moha ga de, jenling chen de, soha. Lipo lipo de, kyoha kyoha de, tolo ni de, nihala de, pili ni de, moha ga de, jenling chen de, soha. Lipo lipo de, kyoha kyoha de, tolo ni de, nihala de, pili ni de, moha ga de, jenling chen de, soha. Lipo lipo de, kyoha kyoha de, tolo ni de, nihala de, pili ni de, moha ga de, jenling chen de, soha. Lipo lipo de, kyoha kyoha de, tolo ni de, nihala de, pili ni de, moha ga de, jenling chen de, soha. Lipo lipo de, kyoha kyoha de, tolo ni de, nihala de, pili ni de, moha ga de, jenling chen de, soha. Lipo lipo de, kyoha kyoha de, tolo ni de, nihala de, pili ni de, moha ga de, jenling chen de, soha. Avalokiteshvaras in the 10 directions and all bodhisattvas vow to save sentient beings. By invoking their names, all can be liberated. Those with wisdom should expound it diligently, while those with affinity recite it unceasingly. Recite the sutra 1,000 times with every thought unremitting. Fire cannot harm, blades and weapons destroyed in an instant. Rage turns into joy, the dying shall live. Do not say these are empty words, for Buddhas never speak untruths. High King of Avalokiteshvara can alleviate all sufferings. Faced with danger and crisis, the dying shall live. The words of all Buddhas are true, thus we should prostrate in homage. By reciting this sutra 1,000 times, all grave sins shall be eradicated. Those with great merit and unwavering faith should single-mindedly uphold this sutra. May this merit be dedicated universally to all. Recite 1,000 times. All grave sins shall be eradicated. Thus ends the High King of Avalokiteshvara Sutra. Wang Shenzhou Rebirth Mantra. So let's form the ocean, the great ocean bridal deliverance mudra. And you can visualize Amitabha Buddha. He can be sitting or standing. You can visualize the form, the image enshrined at your altar or the version that you feel the most affinity with. And visualize him radiating brilliant light, releasing countless lotus blossoms, dharma vessels, to bridal deliver our deceased ancestors, our karmic creditors, all the beings that we may have hurt in this life or past lives. And visualize Amitabha Buddha compassionately delivering them to the Western Pure Land of Ultimate Bliss, Sukhavati, Mahatun Lotus Ponds. And let's recite the rebirth mantra 7 times. Namo Amidopoye, Dotagatoye, Dodieta, Amilido Popi, Amilido Sidan Popi, Amilido Picalante, Amilido Picalando, Camini Kakana, Chido Calisoha, Namo Amidopoye, Dotagatoye, 도디에타 아밀리도 보비 아밀리도 시단 보비 아밀리도 비갈란데 아밀리도 비갈란도 갸미니 갸갸나 주도 갸리소하 나모 아미도보예 도다갸도예 도디에타 아밀리도 보비 아밀리도 시단 보비 아밀리도 비갈란데 아밀리도 비갈란도 갸미니 갸갸나 주도 갸리소 나모 아미도보예 도다갸도예 도디에타 아밀리도 보비 아밀리도 시단 보비 아밀리도 비갈란데 아밀리도 비갈란도 갸미니 갸갸나 주도 갸리소 나모 아미도보예 도다갸도예 도디에타 아밀리도 보비 아밀리도 시단 보비 아밀리도 비갈란데 아밀리도 비갈란도 갸미니 갸갸나 주도 갸리소 나모 아미도보예 도다갸도예 도디에타 아밀리도 보비 아밀리도 시단 보비 아밀리도 비갈란데 아밀리도 비갈란도 갸미니 갸갸나 주도 갸리소 나모 아미도보예 도다갸도예 도디에타 아밀리도 보비 아밀리도 시단 보비 아밀리도 비갈란데 아밀리도 비갈란도 갸미니 갸갸나 주도 갸리소 나모 아미도보예 도다갸도예 도디에타 아밀리도 보비 아밀리도 시단 보비 아밀리도 비갈란데 아밀리도 비갈란도 갸미니 갸갸나 주도 갸리소 念四无量心偈 recite the four immeasurables prayer. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be liberated from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. This is loving kindness. May all sentient beings be liberated from suffering and the causes of suffering. This is immeasurable compassion. May all sentient beings always abide in non-suffering and happiness. This is immeasurable joy. May all sentient beings relinquish craving and aversion, abiding in equality. This is immeasurable equanimity. Fa Buddhi Sing generating bodhicitta. Me and Fa Buddhi Sing will recite the generating bodhicitta verse. We disciples shall take refuge in the root brew and three jewels, never receding on the path until reaching enlightenment. May all virtuous deeds, great or small, be dedicated to all sentient beings for their speedy enlightenment. In Fa Buddhi Sing Sheng-Yen Lu, recite the bodhicitta mantra 3 times. Om bodhicitta betsa samaya ahum. Om bodhicitta betsa samaya ahum. Om bodhicitta betsa samaya ahum. Sing Vajrasattva or Vajra Heart. 念忏悔记3遍 recite the repentance verse 3 times. All my transgressions committed since time immemorial originate in beginningless greed, hatred, and ignorance. Manifested by my body, speech, and mind, for all these I now fully repent. All my transgressions committed since time immemorial originate in beginningless greed, hatred, and ignorance. Manifested by my body, speech, and mind, for all these I now fully repent. All my transgressions committed since time immemorial originate in beginningless greed, hatred, and ignorance, manifested by my body, speech, and mind. For all these I now fully repent. In 忏悔咒108遍, recite the repentance mantra 108 times. Om Betsa Samya Sudaya, 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 Om Betsa Samya Surya, 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 Om Betsa Samaya Surya. 莲花童子心咒 Pama Kumara Heart Mantra 先做观想三光加倍. First perform the three light blessing visualization. Now let's visualize our root guru's brow point, emitting a powerful beam of white light entering your brow point. Visualize root guru's throat area, emitting a powerful beam of red light entering your throat area. Visualize the root guru's heart chakra, emitting a powerful beam of blue light entering your heart chakra. Visualize the white, red, and blue beams of light dissolving into your body and mind. 请坐持念珠观想 Then perform the mala beads visualization. So here we hold the mala beads with both hands in front of your chest and use your thumbs to move or slide over the beads when reciting the mantra. Visualize your left hand as a Vajra bell and your right hand as a Vajra scepter. Visualize the Guru bead as the stupa of abundant treasures Buddha, Prabhupada Buddha's stupa. Then visualize the 4 divider beads as the 4 diva kings, Lokapalas. Then visualize the tassel as a lotus hand, also known as Buddha hand. And visualize the mala bead string as the white light of Vajrasattva's inherent nature, running through all the beads. And during mantra recitation, as each bead is moved and counted, visualize it transforming into a root guru, living Buddha Lian Sheng, and coming towards us. 是莲花童子心咒108遍 Recite the Pama Kumara Hat Mantra 108 times. Short version. Om Guru Lian Sheng Siddhi Hum. 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 金刚心菩萨法 Vajrasattva Bodhisattva practice. 手结金刚萨埵手印 Om the Vajrasattva mudra. So you can form either one of the two mudras on the screen. For personal cultivation. And then let's visualize emptiness. So visualize the mundus, blue mundus in front of you, extending to infinity. And you merge into this mundus. Now let's recite the emptiness mantra 3 times. Om Sabhava Sudha Sawa Dharma Sabhava Sudoham. Om Sabhava Sudha Sawa Dharma Sabhava Sudoham. Om Sabhava Sudha Sawa Dharma Sabhava Sudoham. 三段法身观想 3-stage Dharma rising visualization. Above an extensive ocean is a stretch of clear, sunny sky. And a light blue moon disk rises up from the ocean into the sky. Within the moon disk, a white Tibetan seed syllable Hom emits brilliant white light. And the Hom seed syllable in the moon disk revolves and transforms into Vajrasattva, seated upon an 8-petaled lotus. And Vajrasattva's body is white in color. He wears a 5 Buddha crown and layers of celestial clothing. He holds a Vajra scepter in his right hand against his heart, and a Vajra bell in his left hand by his left thigh. You can also visualize the streamers from his 5 Buddha crown swaying in the wind, his earrings tinkling, and also the scarf around his arms, his multi-layered strands of short and long necklaces, the armlets, the bracelets, waist belt, the anklets and the toe ornaments, the exquisite designs and texture of his fine clothing, celestial garments. And reciting in Vajrasattva's heart is a white Hom seed syllable, surrounded by the 100-syllable mantra. From Vajrasattva's heart flows a stream of white, luminous ambrosia or amrita to bestow empowerment on you, the practitioner. And all your negative karma is transformed to black liquid, which seeps out through your skin pores. And after purification, Vajrasattva descends into your body, merging with you to become one and the same. 颂百词明咒, recite the 100 syllable mantra 21 times. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Tenubadicha Zazomepa Sudokai Mepawa Supukai Mepawa Anulado Mepawa Sawa Siddhi Mepolayacha Sawa Karma Sushami Chidam Siliran Guru Hum Ha 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 Bhagavan Sawa Tathagata Petsama Miman Chabetsabawa Mahasamai Sato A Hum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Tenubadicha Zazomepa Sudokai Mepawa Supokai Mepawa Anulado Mepawa Sawa Siddhi Mepolaya Cha Sawa Karma Sushami Chidamu Siliran Guru Hom Ha 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 Bhagavan Sawa Tathagata Petsama Mimancha Betsabawa Mahasamai Sato A Hum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Tenubadicha Zazomepa Sudokai Mepawa Supokai Mepawa Anulado Mepawa Sawa Siddhi Mepolayacha Sawa Karma Sushami Chidam Siliran Guru Hom Ha 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 Bhagavan Sawa Tathagata Petsama Mimancha Betsabawa Mahasamai Sato A Hum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Tenubadicha Zazomepa Sudokai Mepawa Supokai Mepawa Anulado Mepawa Sawa Siddhi Mepolayacha Sawa Karma Sushami Chidam Siliran Guru Hum Ha 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 Bhagavan Sawa Tathagata Petsama Mimancha Betsabawa Mahasamai Sato A Hum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Tenubadicha Zazomepa Sudokai Mepawa Supokai Mepawa Anulado Mepawa Sawa Siddhi Mepolayacha Sawa Karma Sushami Chidam Siliran Guru Hum Ha 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 Bhagavan Sawa Tathagata Petsama Mimancha Betsabawa Mahasamai Sato A Hum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Tenubadicha Zazomepa Sudokai Mepawa Supokai Mepawa Anulado Mepawa Sawa Siddhi Mepolayacha Sawa Karma Sushami Chidam Siliran Guru Hum Ha 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 Bhagavan Sawa Tathagata Petsama Mimancha Betsabawa Mahasamai Sato A Hum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Tenubadicha Zazomepa Sudokai Mepawa Supokai Mepawa Anulado Mepawa Sawa Siddhi Mepolayacha Sawa Karma Sushami Chidam Siliran Guru Hum Ha 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 Bhagavan Sawa Tathagata Petsama Mimancha Betsabawa Mahasamai Sato A Hum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Tenubadicha Zazomepa Sudokai Mepawa Supokai Mepawa Anulado Mepawa Sawa Siddhi Mepolayacha Sawa Karma Sushami Chidam Siliran Guru Hum Ha 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 Bhagavan Sawa Tathagata Petsama Mimancha Betsabawa Mahasamai Sato A Hum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Tenubadicha Zazomepa Sudokai Mepawa Supokai Mepawa Anulado Mepawa Sawa Siddhi Mepolayacha Sawa Karma Sushami Chidam Siliran Guru Hum Ha 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 Bhagavan Sawa Tathagata Petsama Mimancha Betsabawa Mahasamai Sato A Hum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Tenubadicha Zazomepa Sudokai Mepawa Supokai Mepawa Anulado Mepawa Sawa Siddhi Mepolayacha Sawa Karma Sushami Chidam Siliran Guru Hum Ha 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 Bhagavan Sawa Tathagata Petsama Mimancha Betsabawa Mahasamai Sato a hum pe. Vajrasattva samaya manupalaya Vajrasattva tenupali cha sajo me pawa Sudokaya me pawa Subokaya me pawa Anulato me pawa Sawa siti me polaya cha Sawa karma sushami chidam Silivan guru hum ha 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 Bhagavan sawa Tata kata betsama me mancha betsapawa mahasamaya Sato a hum pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Tenupalisha Zazo Mepa Sudokaya Mepawa Supokaya Mepawa Anulato Mepawa Sawa Siti Mepolayasha Sawa Karma Sushami Chidam Silivan Guru Hom Ha 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 Bhagavan Sawa Tata Kata Betsamami Mancha Betsapawa Mahasamaya Sato A Hum Pe Vajrasattva samaya manupalaya Vajrasattva tenupalisha zazo me pawa Sudokaya me pawa Subokaya me pawa Anulado me pawa Sawa siti me polaya Sawa karma sushami chidam Silivan guru hum ha 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 Bhagavan sawa Tata kata petsamami mancha petsapawa mahasamaya Sato a hum pe Om Vajrasattva samaya manupalaya Vajrasattva tenupalisha zazo me pawa Sudokaya me pawa Subokaya me pawa Anulato me pawa Sawa siti me polaya Sawa karma sushami chidam Silivan guru hum ha 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 Bhagavan sawa Tata kata petsamami mancha petsapawa mahasama Sato a hum pe Om Vajrasattva samaya manupalaya Vajrasattva tenupalisha zazo me pawa Sudokaya me pawa Subokaya me pawa Anulado me pawa Sawa siti me polaya Sawa karma sushami chidam Silivan guru hum ha 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 Bhagavan sawa Tata kata petsamami mancha petsapawa mahasamaya Sato a hum pe Om Vajrasattva samaya manupalaya Vajrasattva tenupalisha zazo me pawa Sudokaya me pawa Subokaya me pawa Anulado me pawa Sawa siti me polaya Sawa karma sushami chidam Silivan guru hum ha 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 Bhagavan sawa Tata kata petsamami mancha petsapawa mahasamaya Sato a hum pe Om Vajrasattva samaya manupalaya Vajrasattva tenupalisha zazo me pawa Sudokaya me pawa Subokaya me pawa Anulado me pawa Sawa siti me polaya Sawa karma sushami chidam Silivan guru hum ha 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 Bhagavan sawa Tata kata petsamami mancha petsapawa mahasamaya Sato a hum pe Om Vajrasattva samaya manupalaya Vajrasattva tenupalisha zazo me pawa Sudokaya me pawa Subokaya me pawa Anulado me pawa Sawa siti me polaya Sawa karma sushami chidam Silivan guru hum ha 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 Bhagavan sawa Tata kata petsamami mancha petsapawa mahasamaya Sato a hum pe Om Vajrasattva samaya manupalaya Vajrasattva tenupalisha zazo me pawa Sudokaya me pawa Subokaya me pawa Anulado me pawa Sawa siti me polaya Sawa karma sushami chidam Silivan guru hum ha 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 Bhagavan sawa Tata kata petsamami mancha petsapawa mahasamaya Sato a hum pe Om Vajrasattva samaya manupalaya Vajrasattva tenupalisha zazo me pawa Sudokaya me pawa Subokaya me pawa Anulado me pawa Sawa siti me polaya Sawa karma sushami chidam Silivan guru hum ha 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 Bhagavan sawa Tata kata petsamami mancha petsapawa mahasamaya Sado Hum Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Denupadi Cha Saso Me Bao Sudokaya Me Bawa Subokaya Me Bao Anulado Me Bawa Sawa Siddhi Me Pulaya Cha Sawa Karma Sushami Chidam Sulivan Guru Hum Ha 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 Bhagavan Sawa Tathagata Vitamami Mancha Visabawa Mahasama Sado Hum A. 九节佛风 9-cycle Buddha Wind or 9-cycle Buddha Breath or 9-round breathing exercise. So this is known by many different names. And the key of this section is Si Man Chang. So that means slow, refined, Si or subtle. Man is slow. Chang is gradual or prolonged. So breathe as completely as you can. And whenever you're breathing in, visualize breathing in the white light of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. And whenever we're breathing out, it's black Qi. So first visualize that your entire body is as transparent, clear, and pure as crystal. And inside your body, there are 3 vertical channels running parallel to each other. And all 3 channels start at the navel chakra, located 4 finger widths below the navel, branching out upwards to become the central, right, and left channels. The central channel has a top wide, bottom narrow, trumpet-like shape, flaring out like the bell of a trumpet and ending at the crown of your head. And the right and left channels run next to the central channel, with the left channel ending at the left nostril and the right channel ending at the right nostril. So if you're starting in this practice, you can use your little finger or ring finger to block the nostril that you're not breathing in from. But as you progress in this practice, you can try to use the power of your mind to control your breathing. And whenever the white light of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas enters your body, remember that it will turn into red. So if you observe the patterns of this whole practice, it's basically there are only 3 movements. So it's either you breathe in from the right nostril, or you breathe in from the left nostril, or you breathe in from both nostrils. And these 3 are in 3 different combinations or in 3 different sequences. So that will help you to remember. So the first sequence starts with breathing in from the right nostril. Second sequence starts from breathing in from the left nostril. And the third final sequence, the last 3 cycles, it starts with the cycle that is breathing in through both nostrils. Okay, so first cycle, let's breathe in the white light of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas from the vast expanse of space. And you are breathing in this light. And once you have breathed in fully through the right nostril, you can, once you have breathed in from your right nostril, the white light breathed in descends along the right channel to your navel chakra, then switches over to ascend along your left channel and reaches the left nostril. And at this point, visualize all your karmic hindrances, illnesses, ignorance, and mental afflictions transforming to black smoke and leaving through the left nostril. Second cycle, use your breathe in white light through your left nostril. And the white light turns into red and descends along your left channel to the navel chakra. Then it switches to ascend along the right channel and exits from the right nostril as black smoke. So note that the actions for the left and right nostrils, first and second cycles are similar. It's just a matter of switching sides. Third cycle, breathe in the white luminous tea, a light from both nostrils. Visualize the tea turning to red, descending along both the right and left channels at the same time, and reaching the navel chakra, 4 finger widths below the navel, then merging into one. And this merged tea enters the central channel, ascending all the way to the crown where there is no outlet. So this tea descends back down the central channel to the navel chakra and separates into two to ascend along the left and right channels, eventually exiting both nostrils as black smoke. Fourth cycle, breathe in white light from your left nostril. And this light turns into red as it enters your body, goes down your left channel to your navel chakra, switches to your right channel, ascends, and exits from your right nostril as black smoke. Fifth cycle, breathe in through your right nostril. White light of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, their blessings. And the tea turns into red as it enters your body, goes down your right channel to your navel chakra, switches to a left channel, goes up, and exits from your left nostril as black smoke. So breathe out all your troubles and afflictions. The next cycle, breathe in through both nostrils, breathe in the white light of the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas. And the tea enters your body, it turns into red, goes down both channels to your navel chakra, and then merge into one into your central channel. Goes up all the way to your crown where there is no opening, and the red light goes back down to your navel chakra, splits into two, goes up your left and right channels, eventually exiting both nostrils as black smoke. So then you breathe out all your troubles, worries, and afflictions. Seventh cycle, breathe in from both nostrils again. So breathe in the white light of all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. From both nostrils, and the tea turns to the red as it enters your body, goes down both channels to your navel chakra, merges into one, goes up your central channel all the way to the crown, where there's no opening, so the tea goes back down your central channel to your navel chakra, splits into two, goes up your left and right channels at the same time, and then exits both nostrils as black smoke. So breathe out all your worries, your troubles, and afflictions. 8th cycle, breathe in the white light of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas through your right nostril. And this tea turns into red as it enters your body, goes down your right channel to your navel chakra, and then it switches to ascend along your left channel, up and then goes up your left channel and exits your left nostril as black smoke. Final cycle, and breathe in through the white light of the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas from your left nostril. It turns into red as it enters your body, and then goes down your left channel to your navel chakra, switches over to your right channel, goes up your right channel, and then exits your right nostril as black smoke. And then we can do the visualization of the deity merging into the practitioner, also known as Ru Wang Guan. So here we visualize Vajrasattva sitting atop your head at the Brahma aperture. And inside your body, the lotus located at your heart chakra in your central channel opens up to reveal the moon disk. And on this moon disk is Vajrasattva's seed syllable Hom, radiating light. Visualize Vajrasattva atop your head, transforming into small rice grain size shining pearl of light, which then enters through your Brahma aperture and descends along your central channel, eventually reaching and resting upon the lotus at your heart chakra. At your heart chakra lotus, Vajrasattva gradually becomes larger and larger until reaching the same size as you. And visualize yourself becoming Vajrasattva, and you are now Vajrasattva, one and the same. Let's enter Samadhi for 10 minutes. Emerging from Samadhi, Shooting. So the visualization steps for emerging from Samadhi is a reversal of the series of steps in Ru or Ru and Ru. So visualize yourself descending from the vast expanse of space back into your body. Then the Idam deity, Vajrasattva, separates from you, becomes smaller and smaller, until he rests upon your heart chakra lotus and transforms into a shining pearl of light. And visualize this pearl of light ascending your central channel to exit through your Brahma aperture and transforming back into the Idam deity. Then emerge from Samadhi. Song Zan, recite praise. Living Buddha Lian Sheng teaches the great tantric dharma, Vajrasattva transforming Vajra hearts, a great spiritual union when the two merge into one, eradicating karmic hindrances to truly attain purity. Jianian Bada Benzun Xingzhou, recite the heart mantras of the eight principal Idam deities. Om Mani Dewa Se, Om Mani Bemi Hom, Om Namo Lintolin Soha, Om Ha 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 We Samaye Soha, Om Chali Chuli Chunti Soha, Om Chambala Chanam Chanaye Soha, Om A Om Pizza Guru Bema Siddhi Om Se, Om A Om Guru Be Aha Sasamaha Lian Sheng Siddhi Om. Deyata Om Bekatsya Maha Bekatsya Latsa Samo Kadehi Soha. Nianpo Sancho, recite Buddha's name 3 times. Namo the 36 trillion, 119,500 Amitabha Buddhas of the same name. Namo the 36 trillion, 119,500 Amitabha Buddhas of the same name. Namo the 36 trillion, 119,500 Amitabha Buddhas of the same name. Jianian Qingbo Chushi Qi Wen. Supplication for Buddha to save the Saha world. The Lord of Secrets of the Vajra realm, virtuous and with profound kindness. Buddhas and worlds as numerous as motes of dust across all 10 directions. The ocean assembly of Bodhisattvas with great compassion for sentient beings, and all Herukas, Dharmapalas, Datas, and Dakinis with prostrate in homage before you. The 3 worldly poisons face fiercely the long, dark night. Devastated bodies and minds suffer endlessly the misery of perpetual rebirth. With great compassion, His Holiness came into this world to salvage deluded ones. The powerful brilliance of the 3 jewels, as provides refuge for all. Your Vajra body, upon which the myriad fields of humans and devas rely, bestows precepts, teachings, empowerments, and attainments. We disciples of the Buddha plead that you stay in the Saha world to turn the Dharma wheel, to benefit and bring happiness to infinite realms of sentient beings. Beisang merit dedication. May all who recite the name of Amitabha Buddha all be reborn in the land of ultimate bliss. Repay the kindness from the fourfold benefactors above and aid those who suffer in the 3 paths below. Upon seeing the Buddha, be freed from the cycle of birth and death. Like the Buddhas, deliver all beings. We disciples dedicate the merits of this practice to our lineage through Guru, His Holiness Living Buddha Lian Sheng. May Guru Buddha always have good health and longevity, be at perfect ease, always reside in the Saha world, and never turn the Dharma wheel. We also wish the Grand Master Sheng-Yen Lu to be in good health. And may everyone be healthy, steadfast in cultivation, have everything go as wished, and have all misfortunes turned into blessings. You may silently make your own prayers, dedications, and wishes at this time. All prayers be fulfilled. May all disasters and obstacles be gone. Wait. Let's recite the 100-syllable mantra 3 times, this time to make up for any errors or omissions through our practice, unclear visualizations, or discursive thoughts. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Denupadisha Zezomepao Sudokai Mepawa Supokai Mepawa Anulado Mepawa Sawa Siddhi Mepolaya Sawa Karma Sushami Chidam Suliren Guru Hom Ha 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 Bhagavan Sawa Tata Kata Bezamami Trapezabawa Mahasamai Sato A Hom Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Denupadisha Zezomepao Sudokaya Mepawa Supokaya Mepawa Anulado Mepawa Sawa Siddhi Mepolaya Sawa Karma Sushami Sidamu Suliren Guru Hom Ha 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 Bhagavan Sawa Tata Kata Pizzamami Mantra Pizzabawa Mahasamai Sato A Hum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Denupadisha Zezomepao Sudokaya Mepawa Supokaya Mepawa Anulado Mepawa Sawa Siddhi Mepolaya Sawa Karam Sushami Sidamu Suliren Guru Hom Ha 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 Bhagavan Sawa Tada Kata Pizzamami Mantra Pizzabawa Mahasamai Sato Ha Hum Pe 观想大礼拜 Great Homage Visualization 礼拜根本传承上师及十方三世一切佛 First prostrate in homage to our lineage true Guru and all Buddhas of the 10 directions and 3 times. From the Buddha Shrine Mudra, Om, white light, Ah, red light, Om, blue light. Visualize yourself prostrating on the ground, paying homage universally to all Buddhas. Bring the mudra to your brow point, release the mudra. 二拜诸菩萨 second prostrate in homage to all bodhisattvas from the lotus mudra. Om, white light, Ah, red light, Om, blue light, and visualize infinite selves, prostrating to infinite bodhisattvas and mahasattvas. Release the mudra. 三拜护法金刚 third prostrate in homage to all Dharma protectors from the Vajra folded palms mudra. Om, white light, Ah, red light, Om, blue light. Visualize infinite selves, prostrating to infinite Dharma protectors. Bring the mudra to your brow point and release the mudra. 四平等一起手 for bow in homage to all inequality. From the equality mudra, bow, touch your brow point, and then release the mudra. 出坛念圆满咒 exit the practice and recite the completion mantra 3 times. Om Pulim, Om Pulim, Om Pulim, Om Mani Padme Hum. Amitabha, this concludes a perfect and complete practice. May all wishes be fulfilled and all endeavors be auspicious. 修法圆满，如意吉祥. Thank you everyone for your participation, and that's the end of the session. There is a possibility that the next session that I lead, I might revert back to using Chinese for the verses. And also the next session, I will not be able to lead So there might be someone new who is able to help lead the sessions, and hopefully we hope that will happen. Yes, so that's a couple of announcements. So the good news is that right now, TBSOU, a very important book called The Sword of the Yogi, book 214, is now available on TBSOU. So if you have an account, you can log in and add the book to your collection. So if you're new to this, you need to first switch between languages. If you go to tbboyeh.org, tbboyeh.org, you need to click on this globe icon to access the page and then switch to the language of your choice. And then once that's done, you can set up an account. And then you can start adding books to your collection. So you need to have first an account, and then secondly, you need to add books to your collection. So when you go to collections, for instance, right now it doesn't show borrow. Okay, so this is also new. Book 217 is now available as well, so that's great. So if you haven't added it to a collection, you will see both buttons, the try and the borrow. So the try is just for a preview, but if you want to read the whole book, you need an account and then click on the borrow, and then it'll be added to your collection. And then after that, you can actually read the whole book. So good news, you can add these books to your collection and start reading it. So book 275, it has all these keys. Personal deity practice is also known as Hidam Yoga. Hidam is the Tibetan word. Um, yeah. And also Vajraheart refers to Vajrachitta Bodhisattva or Vajrasattva, Jinggang Sado. Vajrachitta is more meaning-based translation, so that's Jinggang Sing Pusa, which it would translate also to Vajrachitta Bodhisattva. So you can refer to that. And so there are a couple of very useful sites. And then, as I mentioned or showed previously, there is this website called The Sound of Li Zeng. Okay, so it's not really a website, it's a YouTube channel, Sound of Li Zeng. So they have videos, that mantra music videos that you can listen to. You can become a member. And they have this video, which is about the 9 cycle Buddha wind. So if you want to refer to this for visualization, you can as well. It has English subtitles. Okay, and also you can also, there is the True Buddha School website. So this website is not fully available in English at the moment. But it has a couple of good features. So if you're able to navigate with minimal English, I can show you a few features that might help you find your way. So what you can do is that this website, the True Buddha School Administrative Network, the website name is very easy to remember. It's just truebuddhaschool.org. So you can sign up as an individual member or cultivation venues like temples, group cultivation associations, chapters. They can all sign up for their own accounts. So if you're requesting for a remote empowerment, you need to go to this True Buddha Dharma Treasury or True Buddha Tantra. And the second one, basically, it's Zhenpo Fa Zang. So this one, so you probably need to sign up for an account. But if you're searching for a particular Tantra Dharma and you don't know where to find it, there is this page or you can just remember this URL, truebuddhaschool.org/list of terms. And it basically has this list of terms, which if you're trying to search for a particular deity, you can type in the name in English. Like, for instance, if you search one in, and then what happens is you get all these search results. So what you can do then is that you can copy and paste the Chinese characters into the search bar if you're searching for the remote empowerment for a particular deity. So this is just an example. And then these results will show up. And if you're trying to search for Drashi Lamo, Grand Master will be transmitting the Dharma during the September ceremony. Then you can see there are actually different ways of writing her name. So Drashilamo, also known as Sashilamo or Zakiram. In Chinese, that even the Chinese characters can be different, slightly different. They sound the same. Zatilamu, Zatilamu. The last one is slightly different. They call her Zati Nyang Nyang. This is mentioned in Grand Master's article from book 304. So a lot of deities have different names. They're translated differently. So this is just a quick reference, a guide. And if you want to see the full list, you can click on this button. Another way to search is actually to not use the search bar. You can also use the Control F button and you type in Drashi, for instance, and it will show up as well. And so the results will also show up. So you just click enter or next, and it will show up. So Palma Kumara. So this list is still expanding, but hopefully um, it will be of help to you if you're trying to search for terms or their translations, some of the options available. It's non-exhaustive, so there are a lot of terms that are still not on it yet. It still needs a lot of work, but hopefully it'll be a helpful guide. And so Grandmaster will be transmitting the Dharma of Drashi Lamo during the upcoming Autumn Grand Ceremony in Seattle, organized by Seattle Ling Temple, Seattle LSCTT. So if you can make it, it's on the 20th of September. So if you can make it, please support the ceremony. And also, if you're not able to, you can watch over YouTube. So if you go to YouTube and you search for TBSSeattle.org, there are two YouTube channels that have the live streams. So the first one is TBS Seattle Zhongwen. So this is the Chinese stream channel. And then there is also the English channel. So I think maybe we need to type in English. TBS Seattle English. Let's see what shows up. Yes. So TBSSeattle.org English stream shows up. Click on it, subscribe, and basically tune in to the live stream whenever you can at the designated time. So that's Pacific time or Seattle time, Saturdays, 8 p.m. for the group cultivation live stream. And the ones on Sunday at Rainbow Temple at North Bend are at 3 p.m. in the afternoon. So those are the Homa ceremonies that you can watch live stream, and you can also supplicate. You can register for the Homa ceremonies by going to the Rainbow Temples page. So that's tbs-rainbow.org, and they have the registration and donate button function, so which you can click on. And then this page, it's available in English and Chinese. You have to switch. So if you view English version, and then you can, there are three You can register for the Homa ceremonies. There are three different kinds of registration. The registration form on the left is basically your basic registration, voluntary offering amount, merit holder registration, and then the primary supplicant registration if you are really praying very hard for something to happen. Okay, so these are the different kinds of methods that you can, different links, and hopefully these are helpful to you. Another thing is the True Buddha School Online University. If you don't already know, there is the True Buddha Tantric Dharma 2 course that's currently ongoing. We're currently at chapter 3, and Master Lian is teaching about Homa. So he has condensed 6 lessons into the class materials of 6 lessons into 3 lessons, and it's ongoing. There are 3 more chapters to go. And it's possible to attend the classes as a just a regular person, or you can actually graduate with a certificate if you take the exam. Okay, let me try to. Okay, I'm trying to go to the page. Okay, so True School Online University has a couple of websites. So I think we need to search for TBEDU. Okay, this would make it easier. So if you're trying to access all of the playlists and all of the materials that's offered by the True Buddha School Online Education Department, okay, it's not showing up. Let's type in at the handle. Okay, that's not showing up either. It's basically this channel that is the live stream is happening. So if you go to playlists, and then these are the Tantric Dharma 2 playlists, and you can also see the previous courses offered by True Buddha School Online University. So some of them are not yet translated. There's no provisional interpretation, which they're also quite important modules such as True Buddha History, Zhen Po Jian Xu, and then there's also which talks about the history of True Buddha School, about Grand Master Lu's background. That's actually quite important. And then there's the introductory course to Buddhism, all-inclusive, all-embracing Buddhism. So it covers a broad scope of topics. But the 4th course, True Buddha Tantric Dharma 1, is available. And also the subsequent course, which is about life etiquette, etiquette of life. Okay, this one is about the rights of life, so pertaining to marriage and more on funerals or white matters, or basically what do you do when someone passes away, things like that. So if you go to this playlist section, you can see the different playlists. And some of these courses are also offered in Indonesian. There are also English interpretation of general education courses or workshops about parenting, family relationships, and things like that. So this is a helpful website. And then there is the True Buddha School online university website, which is tbedu.org. And this is the website that you go to basically enroll as a student. So if you want to graduate with a certificate, there are a few requirements. You need to hand in an essay of minimum 500 words for each of the 6 chapters, and also submit a 5-minute video as a final assignment at the end of the year before you meet the criteria to take part in the online exam. And basically, these are the 3 main components to pass and graduate from the course. So if you are part of the WhatsApp or the Line groups, you should be able to access the class handouts that are with provisional translation that are shared in these groups. And so you should have these materials as references and also be able to, there are some um, guides as to how you can navigate the website, even though it's in Chinese, and sign up for an account and use the portal to submit your homework. So if you have any questions, look for someone to ask and find out how you can join these WhatsApp or Line groups. I'll share the links in the video description later on after the video ends. And so you can check back to this video. And I think that's mainly it. So if you want to graduate from the course, please indicate your interest. Otherwise, there might not be English translation. So please, if you want to take the exam in English, the, please let them know there's this Google form that you fill in your details. So then we know how many people actually want to graduate, from the course and take part in the English exam. If not, it's fine. You can just watch the lessons in English and for your own learning. That's also perfectly fine. There's no pressure, no obligations. And just basically some practical tips to navigate all the materials that are out there. And here's wishing everyone an auspicious week ahead. Om Mani Padme Hum.